What's up, guys? It's Jules. It is time for another Stitch with me, in which I will be spending roughly the next hour or so stitching on a project with you guys. Hopefully stitching along with me or doing whatever you want to, hanging out with me and kind of, relaxing, enjoying yourself. We're going to work on Boba Fett today, but there's a couple things I want to show you before we get started. But I do want to also mention that when we are looking at Boba Fett, that there is one gigantic water stain, or maybe that's a blaster shot to the head. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that's a water stain. That might be a water stain as well. Not really 100% sure. We're going to be working on this area down here today. Because I got in some new floss, I'm able to kind of move ahead and get some more stitching done. Now, I have two sources of floss, and the first one I want to say, because this is a very positive thing. I mentioned it already earlier in my videos, but Debbie sent me from Canada, I love my Canadian neighbor to the south as well as all my Canadian neighbors to the north. What is that sound outside? It's like a big plane going over overhead. It's very loud. But she sent me this huge bag of floss that she wasn't using anymore, and she wanted to give it to somebody who'd use it. And you guys know how much I go through this stuff, as well as how much Bailey likes to destroy it. So this came in perfect timing for me, because I've been needing to get a bunch of new floss, and I put a big order into everything cross stitch, and it was weird because they gave me a tracking number, and because I've ordered, like, this might be the third or fourth, probably the fourth or fifth time I've ordered from them. Never had a problem. But my orders were always smaller. This was a bigger order. Like, honestly, like, probably over 50 skeins of floss. Hold on a second. I had something to drink my throat. And so here, let me move this for a second. So anyway, so what happened was, a couple days passed, and I didn't hear, I knew that they had put the order together and they were shipping it, but I hadn't heard anything after that. And maybe after 3 or 4 days, I went in and I checked, and it said that, I just want to put something in front of the camera here. I just don't want to have nothing going on. And it said that it had been scanned in, and that it was still in Dayton from where it was being shipped from, and that it had, that was it. And I was like, well, what the heck happened? So I emailed everything cross-stitch, and they said, it should still be on your way. It should still be coming through the system. They've scanned it, so they have it. So give it a couple more days and see, if you don't have it by the end of the week, let us know. So I said, all right. A couple days later, I get a special package in the mail. Boy, did I get a special... I actually have a video. I think I have a video that I recorded of me actually opening the package. But let's just say that when you get one of these... I've had a few of these recently, and I just laughed. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. I keep having issues with the post office. It's always the post office. And basically, we sincerely regret the damage to your mail during handling by the Postal Service. Let me just say this, based upon the bag that I got, it wasn't just damaged or mishandled. I mean, this sucker was ripped apart. Ripped apart. And I haven't gone through my floss to see, like, if there's anything missing, but I was kind of poking through it. So what I ended up doing was, it did come with a bag, because literally it was the whole thing was ripped apart. I had this bag, or I don't know, I think they gave me this bag, or maybe this came from everything crossed. I don't know. But anyway, let me let me pull everything out here. Now, the thing that I found was that there were some definitely damaged, warped, heat fixed, because this is like tape or something that's coming off. No, that's the actual, yeah, it got cut. Yeah, I'm 1000% blaming this on the post office, guys. I mean, let me just tell you that right now, because I've had multiple business issues with them over the last 6 months. I mean, multiple. If I ever go out of business, I will absolutely be able to say post office was the one that did it, because they have been messing us over time and time again this year, and there's no accountability, zero. Anyway, but this is just yet. I mean, look at that. There's, you know, there's that damaged, and that's damaged. Again, it's not the company's fault. It's, you know, I understand. Here's another one. I understand it's not their fault, and I'm not asking them for anything. I'm not, and so because business is business, and I understand that, and I 1000% blame the post office for this, because basically in some places they put in new equipment. The new equipment is shredding mail. It is smearing mail. That's what it's been doing, or what it did to us earlier in the year, for a very long time, without them telling us that it was doing so. And then the other thing it started doing was we requested a mailbox with them, because there's this long thing that happened basically, but we were unincorporated, then we were incorporated, and so when we came incorporated into the town, we said, okay, now can we have a mailbox? We'd had a P.O. box, and so they said, well, okay, let me check into that for you. 2 months later, nothing happened. Go back in. We'd like a mailbox. Oh, okay, that sounds good. You know, let me look into that for you. 2 months later, go in. Hey, we'd like a mailbox. I mean, every 2 months this year. And then basically what happened was, you know what? I didn't even look for the floss that I was going to look for. I was going to look for 336. Did y'all see 336 in there? I better keep a couple of these out that are really damaged. But, yeah, 792. I don't know if 336 is in here, to be honest with you. Wait. Oh, hello. Hello. Yes. But, and then finally, like, I don't know, a week ago or whatever, we went over there, and I know I've told you that guys this story before, but I'm still angry about it. So, I go over there. Well, I don't go over there. My partner goes over there, and is like, can we not get a mailbox? I mean, why can't we get a mailbox? And they're like, oh, you have a mailbox. Didn't you know you have a mailbox? We've been delivering mail to your mailbox. And we're like, I'm sorry, what? Where is this mailbox? What happened to it? No one ever informed us. No one ever gave us a key. We weren't told. And so they're like, well, it's over, blah, 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 blah. And so I'm like, okay, well, I know where that's at, but I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen a mailbox there. And sure enough, there's a little collection of locked mailboxes that are there, and I'm going to start getting ready to stitch here while we're talking. I want to get that 336 out here. Yay! And so they have to change the lock because we didn't have a key. We're like, well, that's great, but you guys never gave us a key. Well, oh yeah, no, we gave you a key. Oh, trust us. If we had known you'd given us a key, we'd have been using it. We wouldn't be keep coming in here asking you for one. And they're like, no, we told you about the key. We told you about the key. So, guy goes over to change the lock out, though. And when he does so, he finds a little piece of paper in there saying, hey, you have too much mail in your mailbox. You're going to have to come collect it at the post office. And thankfully for us, a very kind man went and did that and brought it to us. And it was a huge tub of mail, like 4 months. And it wasn't as if it was all... Let's just say that some had the post office box on it, some had, I mean, everything was mixed, and it was just haphazard as far as, like, whether or not it came to us. I'm just looking for a different needle, because I got this warped needle again. Surely I have a better needle up here. But, so it was just random things that were in the box, but there's a lot of things that shouldn't have been in the box that were, and that had been sitting in there for months that I needed, and one had been wondering, like, did I miss it? Where was it? And so we complained to the postmaster at the place, and he said, well, you know, in the end, they all tried to pass the buck. In the end, he goes, well, you know what? You can just complain to the next level up and complain to the, you know, United States Postal Service or whatever. So I did. And I got the runaround. Oh, we didn't know that you had a mailbox and this. I mean, basically, they were saying that they had, you know, they had no fault, that we apparently knew this, and we didn't tell them. And it was like, and I wrote them back, and I said, well, you know, that makes two of us, because we didn't know that you had given us a post office box either, or sorry, a mailbox either. And so I'm like, you guys are just, it's unbelievable the way they can just get away. Because, I mean, it's literally federal law that you cannot misappropriate someone else's mail. I looked it up. It's in the statute. You can't do it. And so I got a survey from the post office box, or from the post office, the postal service, a few days later. I got it like Friday or something, and I'm like, oh, you shouldn't have sent me this. And it was just like hi, we were hoping that your situation was resolved satisfactorily. Can you answer a few questions for me? So I'm hoping that this basically goes to someone else, because there's a lot of CYA going on in this situation. And, what do I want? I want to get the year's worth of the post office fees that I had just paid. I want to get all that money back. It would be nice if I got some retribution, because we got charged late fees and, all kinds of things, anyway, I'm just, I have zero faith. And in the end, it was like the last question on the survey was, what do you plan on doing now? And I wrote, well, nothing. But if if we ever see a competitive mail service or post service from anyone, we will use that instead of you guys. But they've been trying to put us out of business all year. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. And I can't tell you guys all the things that have been going on, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I must have angered somebody at the post office. Okay. All right. What? We're like 12 minutes in. I haven't even started stitching yet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's find somewhere to stitch, shall we? Let's find somewhere to stitch. I'm going to start sneezing in a second here. Hold on. I don't like to sneeze on camera. I feel like I'm going to burst someone's eardrums if I do that. Wow, I really want to come all the way down. Yeah, I think I want to come all the way down here. And stitch the very bottom here. Because I feel like it. So I've been watching so much of this Off the Ranch guy, the veterinarian who also has, has a fun channel. There's just a lot of things that he does and whatnot, but it's a fun channel. I really enjoy him. But holy cow, man, he's got a bit of a twang, and it brings out a little bit of my twang whenever. I'm a mimicker, though. I'm whatever accent I'm talking to, it comes out. I don't mean to mimic people. It just happens. All right. Get my post office rage. Under control. Okay. I think it looks like enough light. It doesn't look like enough light when I'm sitting here working on it, but the camera looks like it's enough light, so I think we'll be okay. I think so. I'm going to do this right here to start with. So, how you guys doing? You had a good week? You can tell what kind of week I've been having. It's been stressful the last, month or so. And I talked about that a little bit in the other video. Hoping we're going to get some concrete answers here about some things in the next, business-type things in the next week or two max. And if we do, then I might be very happy. Or I might be not as happy. But either way, we'll have a decision, so I'll feel better. Let's see here. So as you saw, I did a little vloggy type video with I did it with the dogs, but I really did it with a lot of things. But that was fun doing that. I think my family appreciates that when I do it, because they get to see a lot more of what we're doing. I'm video. I'm sorry. Just make sure I'm doing this right. There we go. So, yeah, that was fun. It's fun learning how to edit a little bit. I still got a lot to learn with that, but that was fun. And I've shot some more video, and I want to put it all together, but with getting this other camera up and working, it takes really good video for one, but if I can get it to like autofocus properly, it'll allow me to do some videos like showing you guys how I exactly set up for my stitch, how I set up for these videos, the Stitch With Me videos, and for the weekly update. So for those of you who, you know, are doing flosstube, or maybe somebody who's considering doing flosstube, you'll be able to, you know, check that out and see, because it's really very easy, and you don't even have to do everything that I do, because, and I feel like I do pretty minimal work, especially when it comes to the weekly update. I tend to, I don't know, I tend to, ooh, it's getting dark outside. It's like Saturday night, like about 8 o'clock. Come here. Yeah, I tend to be pretty minimalistic when I'm doing my weekly updates. I just, as you guys know, I just shoot them all like straight, like in one take. And then I literally just upload things directly from my phone right to YouTube. And that way I don't have to edit, and I don't have to spend any time on it, because a lot of times if I film it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, I don't have a lot of time to get things done. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time to sit around and edit that particular video. At least right now. That may change, we'll see. But, oh boy. Tired, man. I tell you, we got up early this morning. Got up at about, I don't know, I got up about 6:30 or so. I woke up at like 5. Just meditation. I meditated last night. It was good. It felt pretty decent. I know I probably could have done better, but I was a little distracted, and it was hard to get myself 100% calm, 100% focused. And so I basically, you know, I got pretty good sleep until about 4:30. So, and we went to bed late, so that was only about 5.5 hours or so. So I should sleep pretty dang good tonight. And, but I, got up early, and I was like, all right, we got to go take a walk. I gotta exercise more. I gotta get back into walking. I didn't walk at all this week, so took the dogs to the dog park. Gonna have a cute little video part with that. Took Jelly again this time, and it was nice because there wasn't hardly anybody around. Let's see, where am I? Right here. Right here. Right here. I think it's where I need to be. Hold on. Yes. Yes, it is. And so I got a little bit of video. People were I felt like people were staring at me today. I don't like it when I feel like people are staring at me. Well, I mean, there's obviously staring at me when I do these videos, but it's not the same. You know, it's not the same. Okay, let's highlight. Let's highlight. Because I got a lot of stitching done right there, I gotta make sure I stay properly marked, so that I can make sure that I am not messing up. Took all 3 dogs and did a couple of laps around the park, which is about 2/3 of a mile, and ended up stopping. I wanted to go at least 3, and I felt good in the beginning, but then my back started seizing up. I've been having some issues. I think it's related to just some of the weightlifting I've been trying to do to get my legs stronger. I think my hamstrings are tightening up, and it's working its way up into my my hip and my back. So I've been stretching and doing some things, trying to... It's one of the reasons why I also didn't shoot this video earlier. Good golly, cat. I thought it was raining. Cat's just using the litter box. My goodness. Where are we here? This is the top. This is the top. And this is the top. I feel like I just can't see very well. I think I'm definitely, I've reached that phase where I need reading glasses when I'm at work, which is just, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. I'm like, oh man. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I'm at because I don't have this highlighted, freshly highlighted, the way that I normally like to freshly highlight something. I think it's right here that I need to stitch. Pretty sure, yeah. I just didn't see. I didn't properly highlight. I didn't properly mark where I'd stitched before, so I had a hard time finding this, which is just yet another lesson on why I have to highlight. But anyway, so we went for a long walk and then, well, a medium walk. And thankfully Zuzu did not jump in the mud puddle this time because it was still there. And came home and I did some cleaning, played some stupid Facebook game that I'm still playing, and hopefully I will get out of that because it's taking up all my time. But anyway, so I played some of that, but then was like, I'm being completely unproductive. Let me get up and do something else. And so, and part of it, I think part of that was because I was so efficient on, when I took Wednesday off and Thursday, I got so much done. I mean, I really did. I got like so much done that I think maybe I just felt like I needed a break. But, oh well, it's all good. It's all good. But I gotta kick it in on the stitching this week. Actually what I need to do is, I'm kind of bummed. I gotta go through this whole pack, or both packs really, and especially when it comes to Old World Map 2, pull out those colors that I needed. And you know, it's only like 3 or 4 colors, and so. But I want to jump on this one because it was something that I knew that I could stitch on right away, and I could hopefully make some decent progress. Hopefully. Hopefully. Right here, I think. Yes. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, so anyway, but then the other thing I did was I did lift some weights again when I was, hold on here, hold on. I did lift some weights again when I was, boy, I can't even focus. After I came back from the, you know, when I was cleaning and everything, when I lifted some weights and did that. I just needed to get stronger. Sorry, guys. Holy gee whiz. So I did that, and then went over and we spent the afternoon with some friends, and they had a nice little party. And they're sending their oldest to college next weekend, and so this was sort of the last chance for everybody to get together before she left. We had a really good time, and we got home and started playing the darn game again. Eventually worked my way up to being, all right, lazy bones, let's get up and let's get up and get something done. So I decided to come up here. And once I had the phone charged, I came up here and started doing this video. So boop 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 boop. But I'm definitely not releasing this until Sunday. I don't want to start releasing videos like every day. That's just the crazy. That is just the crazy. Let's see here. So I'm right up here. Well, gee golly willikers. What? Okay, I'm sitting here. I'm all confused right now. Blanca. Okay, so I can go to Blanc. Wait. Oops. What's that? Oh, last bit from the last. And so yeah, so physically I'm a bit tired. So I'm hoping that between that and the lack of sleep last night, I'm gonna sleep like a baby. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. I hope so. And where are you? Oh, there you are. So the hamster I moved over against the wall on top of the old terrarium that I have. I can keep an eye on her from here. Hello, little boo-boo. Hello, princess. You're not a princess. I still haven't decided on the names, guys. I know you guys have given me a ton. I'm still just kind of like part of me just wants to call her Monster. And but we're working on our trust issues together. We really are. And so hopefully, well, she'll take food from me, which is great. But in terms of anything else, it's going to take a while for sure. I'm going to put some white in this. I'm going to put a little bit of, normally I wouldn't say color and say white with color, but in this case I would say kind of fits because everything is kind of darker. So I think that might have been why this color was up here, because what's the matter? What's the matter, Merc? Merc? You okay, buddy? He doesn't normally do that. Yeah, I turned the camera off to talk to him for a second, and then as soon as I asked him how he was doing, he stopped meowing at me. I think he just wanted to get my attention. Cats. That's what cats do. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, where are we? Right here. Here we go. Here we go. So what else is going on? So, yeah, I got some videos to put up, but I'm not doing them every day. I want to film some kind of aquarium video tomorrow. Just show another one of my tanks or something, or I'm not sure. We'll see. I need to clean the smaller betta tank. I could always use that as an excuse to do a video. Everybody's doing well. Everybody's totally stable and doing really, really well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here. Yes. Last weekend I watched the CrossFit Championships. That was cool. I watched a popular CrossFit blogging team, and they are fun to watch. Team Richie, if you don't know who they are, and been following them for at least a year now, and they're just a lot of fun, very positive. And so I ended up watching the CrossFit Games because of that, and I was just it was so much fun to watch this year. I think because I know who these people are a lot more now because of the way the sport's evolved. And right here, right there. So that's pretty cool. So I watched all that, and I'm trying to think of what I did this week. I don't know. It's just, again, it's been stressful and long. Oh, and then I got Wednesday and Thursday off. That was amazing. That was like, I can't, you know, sometimes I can't have too much time off, because when I have too much time off, I start to like I get like I am now. Like when I don't feel like I have a lot of time off and then I finally get time off, I'm very productive initially. But then when I feel like I have a bit too much time off, then I actually relax and I just do nothing. And I allow myself to do a certain amount of nothing, playing games or whatever. But then I start to get a bit anxious that I'm not doing anything. I'll come all the way up here. Yeehaw. All the way up here. I'm going to have to wear my glasses when I do these from now on. Even on these 14 count projects. 1, 2, 3, up. So, let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it should be right here. So, what else is going on? What else is going on? Yeah, you guys are going to see a fair bit with the blog and stuff. When you see, like, if I tell you something's going on, I'll try to record a little bit of it. My husband is still being very shy about being in it, which is totally fine. He doesn't have to. 2, 3. He's a shy guy, so we will respect his privacy. I tried to shoot some video last night of Zuzu going after the ball because she was doing such a great job with it. And then as soon as I like turned the camera on, she just started being a complete maniac, just climbing all over me, and so she's crazy, 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 crazy. Hoo boy. Hoo boy. Oh, man. Stretch. Oh, man. Can you guys touch your toes? That's the one thing. I do have pretty good flexibility when it comes to, like, my back and my legs. A lot of times I can go hands flat on the floor once I've warmed up a little bit. I can do hands flat on the floor and then sometimes a little bit bigger stretch. But I have to be warmed up to do that. I can't just go crazy because that'll hurt. That will hurt a lot. I do a little bit of this, I think. Let me just double check and see what colors I have here. What other colors do I have? Baba hum, baba hum. Baba hum, baba hum, baba hum. Let me plan this out the best. I'm just looking to see what would be the most effective use of my stitching time right now. Right now. Oh, hey, hello. I have one of these. I can mark. Nice. Alright. I don't have my glasses up here. blind as a bat. Not totally blind as a bat, but not too far off either. There's that. And so this is one of those friction pens, and so this goes off if you It comes off if you use heat. It also can theoretically, if you make it hot, hot water basically. But make sure you make sure you check it. I've checked it on everything I have, so make sure you check it before you use it, so you don't get yourself caught out with a situation where you 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There, right there. That's what it looks like. Okay, cool. So test it on your fabric. I haven't used it on. Did I use it on linen? I think I used it on linen. I think I did that video where I used it on linen, but. I can barely see that right there, so I thought that's where that was, but now I'm looking at it, like I can see all kinds of things all over this thing, so I must be mindful. Okay, that helps. That helps a little bit. Green's not, it would have been better if it was blue, but green will work. Green shall work. What do I have here? 825. Did I say I had 796? I do! Hallelujah, that's awesome. I'm gonna move some stuff up so that I can. The other thing that's been going on this week is I feel like I've been getting bitten by mosquitoes or something. It's a very annoying thing. Very annoying. But we struggle through somehow. Is it time for Christmas music yet? Football season is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not terribly excited about it. I got so much going on. I just really haven't hardly watched anything. I think I'm going to definitely be a very casual watcher this year. And watch, the Bears will win this year because I'm so casual about it. Just like the Blues did after I was so excited when the season started for the Blues. I was so ramped up for it. I was like, we're going to win this year. And I'm all excited. And then I'm watching every game. And we're like 20 games in. We're doing terrible. And I'm like, I cannot watch this anymore. It was killing me. Well, not literally, but it was very upsetting, and I don't need that kind of stress. So I went away for about 45 games, and in the process of not watching them, they basically turned the season around, and off we go. The Stanley Cup. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to benchmark. I'm going to use this white stitch here as a benchmark to know where I'm at for this next bit of stitching, because it's going to be so convenient for me. So, did I tell you guys about what that sound? Oh, it's another plane that's flying too close to the ground, it sounds like. I got a nice snaggerific right there. Come here. Yeah, saved it. Whoa, almost pulled it right out of the end of the needle. Good gracious. Good gracious. What was I saying? Seriously, what was I saying? I know, you guys are yelling at me right now. It seemed important. Oh, the book. So Which book? Wait, hold on. Which book? Which book was it? It was the new one, the Robert Jordan, The Wheel of Time. So the second book in that series. I had reserved the second and the third book in the series to basically just try and get, and I really enjoyed the first one so much. I'm like, oh, I gotta, keep going with this. And then what happened was the third book came in available for me. I had reserved it on Overdrive. The audiobooks, I'm talking about audiobooks here. So the third book had come in, and I'm like, well, that came in a lot faster than it should have. I'm guessing somebody either just blew right through it or decided not to listen to it and put it back in circulation a lot faster than anybody thought it would happen. And so what then happened was, hold on, I gotta move my, come here. So then what happened was I got that notification that, oh yeah, here's your book, happy reading. And I'm like, I haven't gotten the second book yet. When I looked to see when the second book was going to be available, it was not going to be for 4 weeks before I was going to get it. And I'm like, oh man, this is going to stink. It's like I can't listen to the third one without listening to the second one. Just can't do it. But if I return the third one, I'm pushing myself back a month. So what I ended up doing was, because I have sort of an Audible membership, it's like $14-15 a month or something like that. And honestly, I get so many audiobooks. We listen to audiobooks every single night that we go to bed. We're always listening to something because neither one of us can tolerate total silence at night. Even white noise is not enough. We have to have something playing in the background. So, and I like listening to things too sometimes, if it's on a plane or long drive or something like that, I'll pull out I'll listen to a book. And so I went ahead and got the second book on my Audible because I had a free book come in, so or not free, obviously I paid for it, but it's half price because you're in the program or whatever. So, so I got that, and hold on right here. Boy, I'm telling you, I gotta use my glasses. The hamster's going a little nuts over there. I'm worried that the thing is going to get out at some point and kill us in our sleep. I really am. I'm like, I really feel like that's possible. It's going to chew right through our neck and sharp little teeth. But I shall keep her. She shall be mine. I shall train her. So now I have 2 gigantic books to listen to over the next 3 weeks. And I'm not sure how well I'm going to get to that, but because I've had them now for 4 days and I haven't done a thing with them because I forgot. And I just remembered while I was talking to you guys. So maybe tomorrow I can start listening to it. I'm not too distracted. Too distracted. Distracted. Just looking at all the colors, all the pretty colors. And then this one. Where are you? There you are. Right here. Yeah, I know. Okay. Highlight while I can. Where am I? Here? Here. I'm having problems focusing. Probably because I'm tired. But I'm trying to get this done tonight. Release it tomorrow morning. Hubby is going to check on La Bees And so when he checks on the bees, I'll be able to get some more video stuff done. I'll probably get some stuff. I'll get the Stitch With Me uploaded, and I'll do answer some questions in the vlog, and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. 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 Okay. I am like seriously getting blind. No, I mean, I'm not getting blind. I'm just not able to see my stuff real well, which is a little concerning. It's just because I personally don't have the best light right here, and I'm just making excuses. I'm making excuses because I can. Is this it right here? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's right there. Sure. Here we go. 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 Go hang upside down on my inverter. Stretch my back out. Stretch out the old back. Boy, these birds are singing. Sing it loud, sing it proud. I'm going to work on this one. Definitely some more. I'm going to absolutely also get some of this floss. Bobbinated up. Birds! 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 They don't listen to me if I talk to them. They only listen if I look at them. True birds. True birds. It's a nice color this one is. Nice royal blue. Okay, I'm just looking. I'm just looking. Okay. Okay. No, I can't do that because I can't see what I'm doing. 100%. Can I see down here? If I do this. Yes, I can. Okay, excellent. Get this stitched in. That and this one. Hot diggity dog diggity. Wow, these birds are mad at each other or something. Maybe they're mad at me. Who knows? Hamster's making a ton of noise over there. Everything's going. Let me look. Boys, what are you doing? What are you doing? Be nice to each other now. I get so testy with each other. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Marky marked. Marky marked. Bada bing. A bada boom. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about. Boop-a-doo. We'll find out if the hive that my husband removed from the mobile home last week, if it stayed in the hive that he put it in. Hopefully they stay, because they're like, wow, nice digs, let's stay. So hopefully they did. That is the goal. Huh. 2, 3. I'm still looking, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here. I'm literally like, I don't know where I'm at and on this piece, because I can't see the stuff real super easy. I really can't. And that's annoying. In fact, it's so annoying. I think I'm just going to stop here. I hate to do that to you guys, but I think I'm going to stop, because I don't want to make a mistake and find myself like with this confetti stitching, finding out that I just did the wrong color, and it messes up a pattern that I'm still not 100% sure is going to turn out okay. So, which is another reason why I just want to get some more stitching done on this sucker, so that I can see if it is getting some stuff done. But I think I'm going to end it here, because my back's acting up. I need to go stretch. And the birds are acting up. Hamster's going crazy. It's chaos on a Saturday night here. It's chaos. Animal chaos. Man, these guys are mad at each other. But they're not really mad. They're just talking. So, yeah. Keep your eyes open for some more videos coming out here real soon. And feel free to ask your questions. I am doing question and answers within other videos now that I will be putting out. So there'll just be more videos from me, just more fun. I also put out videos on our pets channel, which is, it's linked down below. Our house is a zoo. And then I also have an aquarium channel called Aquarium Streams. My goal with Aquarium Streams was really just to do live streams of aquariums, because I actually really like those. And so it's something that's very soothing for me. But holy crap. Sorry, I just caught the hamster literally climbed up like inside of the, that's got to be over a foot straight up into the tunnel. This thing is, I'm telling you, this thing is crazy. She's crazy. But I have some videos of her too. But anyway, so that's where we're at right now. I am going to go and start uploading this. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys got some more stitching done. But I will see you guys super soon. And we're going to have, this week, we're going to see a lot more progress made on this particular piece for sure, as well as some other ones. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're still here after all this. You might want to consider subscribing, because we combine the cross stitch with the craziness and the zany, so however you want to describe it. But if you're still here, subscribe. Anyway, I will see y'all later. Have a great night, day, early morning, whatever day it is, and I will see you very soon.